All right. Hey, YouTube. Welcome back to another episode of the Global Game Show. Today is Wednesday, April 1st, 2026. Happy April Fool's Day, by the way. Hopefully, y'all playing some good pranks on your friends and not too much, though, because you're going to scare people. But happy April Fool's Day. This is another episode. And as you know, we're going to Romania. So let's welcome in TikTok. I got my whiteboard here, and it is written backwards for y'all on YouTube because we got to make sure that TikTok also sees this. And I have a special thing to show y'all, by the way. You've already seen it in the description box. However, I will tell you again once we start our game. All right, so let's welcome in TikTok. Hello, TikTok, and welcome to another episode of the Global Game Show. I am your stewardess, Amy. Welcome aboard to Global Air Flight GA398. We've already welcomed in YouTube, and as you know, I got my whiteboard here. It says players, so if you're playing on TikTok, you end up here. If you end up on YouTube, or if you are on YouTube, you will get a, little category here if you happen to make a point. So YouTube, I'm looking out for y'all. But welcome, it is Wednesday, April 1st, 2026. Welcome aboard. I'm so glad that y'all are here. Okay, and of course, we have a good show for you tonight with a new country, 3 new mini games, and of course, another chance to be crowned the trivia champion. And if you don't know already, I am your stewardess today, Amy from Amy Rose Abroad. And I have a little special thing that I want to share with y'all, okay? Little goodies that I got. And I want to share it with y'all because as travelers, y'all are going to need this essential thing. And I'm here to make sure that you have at least a discount once you sign up for this product. Okay, again, it is not a shoppable live. This is a regular live. So I'll be sharing this special thing for you once we have more players in the room. Yes. Happy Wednesday to you, James. Welcome aboard. So glad to see you. I want to know, how has your day been? How's your Wednesday been? Has it been good? Has it been not so good? It is April Fool's, so happy April Fool's Day. I don't have any, tricks up my sleeve, but I do have something that I want to share with you, and it is very real, not a joke, and it is something that I think all of you will benefit from. I cannot wait to share that with you. So go ahead and share the live with others. Go ahead and tap that screen because, again, if you are not tapping, you are lacking, okay? And if you don't know, I'm Amy Rose from Amy Rose Abroad, and we have a new country that we're going to today. And, of course, you know that our player board is divided between 2 categories. We have YouTube. So if you're from YouTube, better because of the Ask God. Yes, I see that. Yes, Ask God power. I think you said that one time, James. I never forgot that. So yes, Antarctica, what's up? How are you? Welcome aboard. Yes, I see you. I have a special thing to share with y'all, and I cannot wait. So go ahead and keep tapping that screen so we can have travelers like you come here and we can get this game started. As you know, we're going to start off with our 3 mini games. Are we doing Antarctica? No, we are not doing Antarctica. Not yet. But you know what? I may need your help on that. Okay. So of course, I know who you are. You told me that you are from Antarctica or you live in Antarctica. So, if anything you want to share with me, please let me know because my team and I can get that episode together as soon as we can. Okay. I'm talking food, music, everything that you need to share. I'm down for it. Okay. Because y'all are here. Y'all make the show. I'm just your stewardess hosting it, okay? So y'all make the show. YouTube, I see you. How are you? Frankie F, how are you? Long time no see. I haven't seen you in a while. What's up with you? How are you? Happy Wednesday, April 1st. Happy April Fool's Day, okay? When are we going to... I don't think we can do that one because I don't know much about it. We have entertained the idea. However, there's not enough for me to share regarding that country. But if things change in the future, because, the world is changing in many ways, more than one, I would be more than glad to feature that in our episode, okay? But as always, I am your stewardess, Amy from Amy Rose Abroad. And y'all, on the other side of this whiteboard here, I got something to share with y'all. I cannot wait to show you. This is something that I think, whether you're traveling soon, I'm assuming that all of y'all are going to be traveling soon because it is getting warm. Okay, so you guys are going to need this. This is a very, very essential thing. It's more than just a blanket. It's more than just an airplane pillow. This is actually something you can use and sign on to today. Okay, I have the discount for you. I have everything for you. Okay, and it's totally up to you if you want to do it. But this is something that every traveler or any person that is doing business from day to day, wherever they are in the world, they are going to need this. Amy, yes, that is my name, AMI, from Amy Rose Abroad. Okay, so go ahead and come in here and please let me know what time it is near you. For me, it is 8:06 p.m., so my day is already over, but I'm curious to know what time it is near you. Okay, what time is it where you are? Is it 3 p.m., 4 p.m.? Perhaps you're in the West Coast where it's the morning time. Perhaps you are in East Asia where they're just waking up on a lovely Thursday morning, so they're already in the future. You know what I mean? Before you ask, 8:15. Okay, look, James is already on it. And yes, please comment your seat number as well, because I want to make sure that nobody else sits in your seat. That is your power, your seat, okay? Totally up to you. We're going to have Cheryl and Carter come in as soon as possible. And yes, we are celebrating Cheryl's birthday this week. We're actually going to celebrate it on Friday, which is the 3rd. Okay, so put that in your calendars. It's going to be Cheryl's birthday. We're going to have a special segment, not too long, but long enough just for her to just show our appreciation for her being on board. Okay, all right, it's 11:06 out here in California. Okay, nice, Rob, that guy 626. Welcome aboard, welcome aboard. So once, like I said, go ahead and tap that screen. I see that we're getting some likes in. Go ahead and keep doing that because we want to welcome more players just like you on our game show today. YouTube, I see you getting those likes, so if y'all always come through with that as well, thank you so much. Frankie F, what time is it near you? And by the way, if y'all don't know, I'm already streaming on both YouTube as well as TikTok. So if you happen to miss anything, including the special announcement that I have for you before we start our game, you can always watch the replay, as well as look at the description on the YouTube video, the YouTube live replay, and you'll be able to have all the information that you need. Shout out to DJ Air for making sure that we have the traditional music, or I mean, this is some pretty good music. I don't know if it's traditional, but it is popular music in the country that we are flying to today. All right, what do you do in your free time besides TikTok? Well, you know what, I do offer and I do help people relocate or take vacations to different countries. So if you are thinking of relocating or traveling across the world and you don't know where to start, I'm the person to help you. So if you ever have any questions at any point, either now or the future, feel free to DM me and we will provide the best package for you. We'll connect you to real estate agencies, travel agencies, help you out with your passport, anything that you need to make sure that you achieve your travel goals, okay? Because I'm seeing more and more people on TikTok that want to at least experience living in a new country, whether it's for a month or just, vacation for a week. They want to know what it's like, So I'm here to answer all your questions, especially as a person that is currently living outside of the USA. I see Larry's in here. Hey, Larry, how are you? How are you? All right. And I do want to say that I am practicing writing backwards. So I do want to say, it says, that's great what you do. Thank you so much. So like I said, if you're planning to travel at any point of any time, please let me know because I'm here to assist you with your travel goals, okay? I'm talking short-term or long-term stay, all right? You just let me know and we will provide that service for you. But again, this is the Global Game Show, so we have a new country. This country is actually a hidden gem. I did my research on this, and mind you, every single country that we do is every single country I'm able to help you with, okay? So we've gone to the UK, we've gone to Mexico, we've gone to Germany, we've gone to South Korea, we've gone to, oh my gosh, Jamaica, we've gone to Nigeria, we've done so many things, and I want to be able to share those places with you. But of course, everything is on the replay in the event that you miss anything at any point of this global game show, okay? Because either way, whether you watch it live or you rewatch it later, we will do these countries all over again, of course, with new questions. But I may throw in some old questions, so don't be afraid to just, use it as your study guide, okay? But if you don't know, I always provide travel tips and videos, especially full-length ones on YouTube. It is the same name, Amy Rose Abroad, same picture, same name, and of course the same vibes. You know, that's what we're doing. Okay, so you said it's 1 p.m. for you. I'm traveling. Ooh, where are you traveling, Frankie F? I love to see a fellow traveler. Where are you traveling right now? Where are you traveling? I want to know. And those of you who have ever traveled before, please let me know where you're going. Because again, I live outside the United States. I'm originally from the East Coast. So, I want to know where everybody has traveled before, okay? Because we're here to make sure that we provide you with, a global experience wherever you go, no matter what you do, no matter where you are in life, is always some time to travel, okay? So let me know if you've ever traveled anywhere. I see Gotham is looking to travel someplace, right? Did you travel to your bed, to the kitchen? Where you going, okay? Let me know. Now, James, I know you have traveled to Jamaica before. I know that we have somebody who actually lives in Antarctica. So y'all are all over the world, okay? So I want to know where y'all at. Like, what are we doing? And if you could travel someplace, where would you travel and why? That is my biggest thing. I want to know. I want to know. Budget astral travel. Of course, but you didn't tell me your seat number, so you ain't getting nothing until you tell me what your seat number is on this plane now. You hear? All right. So you said, Frankie F said, I'm traveling to Canada. Okay. Oh, you're in Canada right now. Okay. Well, Canada right now is at 2 o'clock, and you say you're at 1. It's 1 o'clock near you. So is that just a certain part of Canada? Like, where are you at? Let me know. Let me know. But if anybody has ever traveled anywhere, they want to go someplace new, let me know. Please, please let me know, because you know what? It's fun to always travel, and I love to hear y'all travel stories, okay? On the Global Game Show, we have traveled to, like I said, South Korea, Mexico, Vietnam, Thailand. I'm trying to think of all the things we've done so far. We've done, did I say China? Yes, we've done China as well. Ooh, James, I love to hear that. So you said you traveled to Italy, Jamaica, Germany, Amsterdam, Mexico, Greece, Caribbean. I'm ready for my next adventure. Nice, nice. That's good to see a traveler there. That's what we want. We love to see people who love to travel, because you know what? As you know, James, there are so many people. There's so much you can learn outside of books and just like internet and stuff like that, when you actually see it for your real eyes, when you see it in person, you're like, oh, okay, all right. So out of all those places, James, and everybody else can answer too, out of all the places that you've ever traveled, whether it's a new state, a new country, an island, whatever, what is the place that you liked the most? I want to know, what is the place that you enjoyed the most? Yes, spend money on my experiences. Of course, because you're investing in yourself. You're giving yourself that global knowledge. And that's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to hear. Okay. So who is this? Hold on. Give me 1 second. Let me see. 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 Hold on, y'all. Give me one little second. Hold on. Y'all can still answer, but I would love to know what you. Okay. All right. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. Okay, cool. Cool beans. Okay. All right. So let's see what we've got. Italy. Okay, Italy's the best one. Okay. I saw the new Pope elected last year. Amazing stuff. Okay. What's up, Miyagi the Dragon? Welcome in. I was just asking people. I see Miggy, you're here as well. Miggy, you kind of scared me with your comment, because you said you commented on one of my posts, and I was like, oh no, like, where is he going? Because he was like, oh, I'll miss you. And I'm like, are you quitting TikTok? Are you quitting social media? There's always a need for a social media cleanse, so there's no harm in it, but it kind of scared me a little bit. Let's see. So, James, that's what I was going to say. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Miyagi. I was gonna say, I was asking everybody where they have traveled, the places that they've gone, whether it's a new state, a new country, or a new island. Where have you gone? And out of all the places that you traveled, where would you like? Where did you like the most? Like, which one was your favorite? Okay, I have a couple of ones. I've gone to, the Bahamas. I've gone to Dominican Republic. I've gone to uh, I'm trying to think now. Oh, the United Kingdom, France. Obviously, you guys know where the country I currently live now. And I would say out of everyone, Italy. I've lived in Italy as well. And I would say I have to agree with you, James. Italy is my favorite. Today is my birthday, not an April Fool. Oh, happy birthday, everyone. Please wish. I call him Miggy, but his username is Michael. Please wish Michael a happy birthday. Happy birthday, okay? Happy April Fool's Day and happy birthday. We got a couple of things to celebrate today. So happy birthday to you and to everyone else. Have you ever, no, what was I going to say? Oh, to everyone else, if you are celebrating something, happy celebration to you, whether it's a new job, a new baby in the family, a new marriage, just a brand new day. Happy celebration to you. All right. So, Michael, you said you traveled to Belize. You're very welcome, Michael. Only the states. My favorite is probably Colorado. Oh, I heard that the mountains are absolutely beautiful. Okay. The mountains are completely just gorgeous. Okay. And I've seen it. When how you fly and you see like the mountains like at the bottom when you do like a domestic flight, you don't really fly that high. So it's beautiful. Gorgeous. So I'm jealous of you because you enjoyed Colorado. I know it's a little cold, but it is very beautiful. Okay. Frankie, okay, so you said, my bad, I meant to say 2 p.m. No, that's all good. That's all good. And you said, I've traveled to Canada many times. I love Canada. The people there are so nice. Okay. Well, that proves us right because remember we did our Canada episode. I actually forgot that was one of our episodes we actually did to talk about how Canadian hospitality is very different as opposed to other countries. They're more open, they're more friendly, they'll go the extra mile. But if you missed that episode, again, we are on YouTube. Click the link in the bio and you'll be able to see that episode and see who won that episode as well. Okay, let's see what else we've got. Okay, happy birthday. All right, hold on. It says, yep, it is. I've been in the summer and winter. Oh, you're brave for going to Colorado in the winter. Okay. Thank you for the birthday wishes, players. Yes, see, y'all are so sweet. I love the fact that we can have a community where we all just, just embrace each other. But we can also have a competitive game at the same time. So y'all doing y'all thing, okay? Y'all doing your thing. All right, Budget Astral Travel says Montreal, Vancouver, definitely dope. Okay, cool. Y'all making me want to board a flight to Canada. Not right now, though, because once we get to our weather report, you'll see exactly how cold it is. And it is freezing, okay? Anything below 45 is too much for me. Anything below 45, you won't see me, okay? All right, but let's see what else. If I missed any comments, yeah, okay, cool. All right, so Budget Astro was very friendly. Okay, so those of you who are coming into the room, I do have a special thing that I want to share with you. This is something that I think will benefit you as travelers wherever you go. This is something that you can definitely benefit from even if you're currently not traveling because there's so many features. But I want to share this with you because if you don't have this this will definitely break your trip. I'm gonna be honest with you because you definitely need this. I needed this when on my travels. My family needed this, and once we used this, it made everything, especially when it comes down to money, so much better. Okay, so go ahead and keep liking that screen. I really like that. Thank you so much. I'm tapping that screen, and liking this so that we can invite more players and more travelers just like you. Okay, we're our group of travelers. Okay. All right, so hi, Gabby. I see you. You are not late. You didn't miss anything. We didn't get to our weather report yet, and we did not reveal the country yet, even though YouTube, y'all already know exactly what country we are going to, okay? But let's see what Triple V says. VVV, oh, thank you so much. I do appreciate that. And again, I want to know your travel stories. If you traveled anywhere, if you didn't answer already, please let me know. And of course, I want to know, like, where would we travel? So if you travel different places, where is your next adventure? That's my second question for you. Where is your next adventure? Okay, me personally, I would like to visit Japan. I really want to know what real sushi tastes like. I think they're lying to us over here, but I really want to taste what real sushi is like. I want to know like the culture, the traditional clothing. I want to see all of that. Okay, Toledo. Okay, nice, nice. Okay, okay. Who answered so far? So Budget Astral Travel, Miggy, Triple V, Fletcher, Miyagi, all of you who are in here, go ahead and let me know if you could travel any place, where would it be? Miyagi says probably China, Vietnam, Korea, or Japan. Okay, all right. So you're going towards more of the East Asian countries. I like that. I like that. You know what I'm going to ask you. Please put your seat number if you haven't done so already. We've already had group one come into the plane. We have Cheryl here. She's getting the cart ready for the refreshments. And we also have Carter in here who's assisting people in group one. Once he gets back over here, I'm going to have him assist you with your baggage, all baggage. I'm talking emotional or physical. Please let me know whatever type of baggage you got. If you need help carrying it, because life can be tough, let me know. And Carter will make sure that your bag is safely secured in the overhead bins. If you want to do it yourself, make sure again that it is placed in the overhead bins and they will close automatically. Please do not try to force them closed, okay? And again, if you're not in here with the appropriate shoes, you know we're gonna look out for you, okay? So those of you, I see y'all walking in here with stilettos and rollerblades and stuff. Change those quick. All right, if you don't have a pair of shoes, we'll give you some hospital socks. That's the best we can give to you. But your shoes, any dangerous shoes or risky shoes, will be confiscated by Cheryl and you will get them by the end of your flight. So don't get too upset. She'll keep them in a nice little bin for you, okay? Nice little cubby just for you with your name on it, okay? All right, and let's see. I want to know, one person has told me so far, but what time is it near you? For me, it is 8:23 p.m., okay, at night for me. What time is it near you? Okay, what time is it where you're at? Like, what are we doing? Okay, is it the afternoon? Is it the morning time? Is it the evening for you as well? Let me know, because I know y'all be telling me, but sometimes I forget, and I want to know exactly what time zone y'all are in. Okay, all right. So again, I want to welcome everyone to the Global Game Show. We have a new country. This is a game show where we play, you guys play, and I mark your scores down on whatever platform that you're watching from. So if you're watching from YouTube, you go on this category. If you're watching from TikTok, you go over here. Okay, and in a second, I'm going to flip over my whiteboard and show you exactly what I was planning to show you regarding, something essential that you might need for your travels, okay? Whether you're traveling to an island, a country, or even if you're just going on a cruise, okay, you are going to need this thing, okay? You cannot, pretty much, it's going to be difficult for you to communicate with others, and it might be a little bit, it might hit your pockets a little bit if you do not utilize this tool that we have here, okay? So I also want to say to anyone here who needs refreshments, please let us know. Cheryl is here. DJ, let's turn this down a little bit. Just a little bit for me. Thank you. Okay, so Cheryl is here to make sure that you have the proper refreshments. Again, we have spicy water. We have flat water, sparkling water. We have trail mix. We have Takis. Now, if you're not sitting near the bathroom, we can't give you Takis because you know what? Like I told y'all already know that incident that we had in that seat. Yeah, we don't want that happening again, okay? So if you can't handle Takis, let us know. Don't try to fake it because we will know, okay? Can I send this spicy water to the birthday girl? Who is the birthday girl, James? Let me know. Who's the birthday girl? Because I know Miggy, who's a man, is it's their birthday today. It's his birthday today. You can send a drink to him if you want. Also, Cheryl, her birthday's not today, but it is on Friday. So we'll be celebrating Cheryl's birthday. We're going to just have a little small section just to say happy birthday to Cheryl. And everybody wants to know what she looks like. So she has allowed me to draw a picture for her for guess that drawing. Okay, so once Friday comes around, we will definitely be able to celebrate and everything like that. Okay, because it is her birthday. She's turning how old are you turning, Cheryl? Huh? Okay, so she said she's turning 1 year older than she is today. Okay, so we're gonna just leave it to that. I know she doesn't like to reveal her age. Totally up to her. But Cheryl, we cannot wait to celebrate you on Friday, March 3rd. I'm sorry, April 3rd, 2026. Okay. All right. Today is my birthday too. Are you sure? Oh wow, we got a lot of birthdays today. So first we have Maggie's birthday. Then we have Uncle Brown. So happy birthday to you, Uncle Brown. Happy birthday. And of course, happy April Fool's Day to everyone. Hopefully, y'all didn't play too many jokes on your friends and family because you don't want them to go through the rest of the year in paranoia. Okay? So I do want to say if you're celebrating anything else, such as an anniversary, a new baby in the house, a new wedding, a new engagement, a new job, if you're just celebrating waking up this morning, that is a celebration that it always needs to be recognized. So happy celebration to you. Okay, I see that Miyagi is utilizing the new stickers that we posted out. So yes, if you are part of our Lux fan club, you will have access to exclusive stickers. And we finally got them out. We finally got them rolling. Okay, TikTok had to review them a little bit and everything just to make sure that they work. But Miyagi, I see that you're already utilizing them now. Okay, and it looks so good. All right, nice. Glad to see that they work out. Glad to see that they were, that they passed the test. All right. So, hi, how are you, John? It says Uncle Brown says, if you can, do you really help people to move abroad? Yes, I do. I call him Mr. Antarctica, but there's a person here in the room from Antarctica that asked what we do beside the game show. We do help you move abroad, whether it's a long-term or short-term stay. We connect you with agents because a lot of times when people move abroad, they can't really get in touch with the proper people, and a lot of scams are out there, but we make sure that we vet our people properly. We have a whole team of people that can assist you, whether it's getting your passport for the first time, whether it's a passport book or a passport card. And we sit down with you. You will have a personal call with me if you would like, so that we can see your exact needs depending on wherever you want to go. Okay, if you need a visa, we can also help you with that as well. We cannot issue it to you. I have to make that clear. You do have to go through your proper channels in your country. However, we will assist you with what we can as far as connecting you to the people. My wife and I want to eventually, of course. And I did want to say, if you end up on this player board here, that's why we have players here. We will send you actually a questionnaire. Each person who ends up on our board here will be sent a questionnaire so that if you have future travel plans, we can kind of have an idea of what you are like as a traveler, because we want to get to know all of you. Okay, and so we can assist you with your needs. Okay, even if that means enrolling you in a language school, whatever you need, digital nomads, whatever you need, we are here for you. Business people want to start a business. Whatever you need, we are here for you, okay? But of course, if you want to see any more information on life abroad, because I do live outside of the country right now, I live in Albania, what you can do is also check out the other videos that we have on TikTok here on this account, as well as our YouTube channel, which is the same name, same words, same spelling and everything. And of course, the same vibes, okay? We are here for you, all right? We don't want to make moving abroad or vacationing a headache for you, okay? All right. Yes, Miyagi. I don't know why you're laughing. There is somebody from Antarctica that was just here like a minute or two ago. I don't know if they're still here, but they were here earlier in the show because they thought that we were choosing Antarctica as our country, but that is not our country for today. All right. Great presentation. Thank you so much, Ken325017. So without further ado, because we're not going to wait all night, before we get into our weather report, I want to share something with you. There is something that essential that you need when you travel. It does not matter if you're traveling to an island, if you're traveling, via plane, a cruise, whether it's short-term or long-term stay. I think y'all already know that you're going to need a way to communicate with your friends and your family. And also you want to have the essential things to you at the palm of your hand. Well, yeah, I say that because this only works on your phone for now, but I'm going to share it with you right now. DJ, let's turn this down a little bit. Just a little bit, because I have to share them. I have to show them okay. All right, so I want to share this with you. Not really, wife and I are fine by ourselves. No worries, no worries. Listen, so this is not Listen, sudden business things can come up. You may have a relative that you never heard from that wants to hear from you. So again, I'm going to share this essential piece, and this is the Saley eSIM. Okay, I have it for you. I'm practicing writing backwards, but this is Saley eSIM. Okay, this is an eSIM that helps with ad blocking. This helps with VPNs, because a lot of times I can only say this from experience. When I move to certain countries, like for example, I vacationed in Italy in December, right? As you guys know, I put that on my TikTok post. But there's no ads for YouTube here in Albania, right? So when I go on YouTube, I can watch a 4-hour video without any ads. Great for me, because I do not like ads at all. However, when I took a literally 50 euro plane ride, which was less than 2 hours, to Italy, we had YouTube ads popping up left and right. There were certain things I couldn't access on Netflix. And you would think that an hour and a half ride to a different country wouldn't mean anything, but you will notice when you don't get access to certain things. So that's why I wanted to share with you the promo code. My personal code is Amy, and then Ra. I wanted to add a little something at the end, but it's AMIRAH 9802. So if you choose to sign up for Saley eSIM, you can always put that code in. For those of you on YouTube, it is in the YouTube description box. If you do not remember this, or you don't see this part of the video, okay? And I know it's written backwards for YouTube this time, because TikTok kept saying that it wasn't facing forward. So I have to appease both platforms sometimes. I gotta give a little. So I wanted to share that with you. Now, Wi-Fi freezes up there. Up where? What, on the plane? Or are you talking about in Italy? Which one are you talking about? Let me know, Ken, because I want to know more about that. And again, if y'all have had different travel experiences, please let me know, because traveling has its ups and downs, and we want to be realistic, okay? But I can tell you that Saley eSIM has absolutely helped me, especially for those of you who enjoy gaming, especially on Ken, that was a knee slapper joke. You said Antarctica. I can't. I don't know. I got to ask somebody who lives in Antarctica, okay? But we do have some people from Antarctica who come here, and their Wi-Fi seems to be working fine. Unless they're just spending hundreds of dollars on data, that's up to them. But either way, they're able to connect with us. All right, so with Saley eSIM, I do want to say that this is the code here. Go ahead and screenshot it if you feel like it, okay? But Saley eSIM is an app that allows you to not only have a personal VPN to you, there's different tiers depending on how many gigabytes you want. You can get up to, I think, 30 gigabytes, or you can do unlimited for 30 days, okay? For as many, business needs, personal needs, whatever you need, especially those of you who are gamers, because you have told me that you are. Certain games you cannot access in certain countries, especially with cloud gaming, but with the eSIM, all you have to do is just put your VPN on, and then boom, you can get access to whatever games you want. That is personally how I worked it out, because sometimes I'm stressing and I want to game really quick, but living in Albania, sometimes I don't get access to certain games. And also with Netflix, you can also use it for your Netflix account. If you choose to have, if you want to watch a show that's not in a certain country, you can just turn on that eSIM and you're good, okay? So again, I recommend that you screenshot this code. For those of you who will see it backwards on YouTube, it is just AMI for Amy, and then RAH, just Ra, and then 9802, okay? This is not an O, this is a 0, okay? And not only will you be able to get a discount on your code, but you also can have access to so many things. Again, ads are, I think, the worst things that could happen to social media, if I could be honest with you. Whether or not you benefit from it as a content creator, I understand how annoying it is for people who have to deal with those ads over and over and over and over and over again, okay? So this prevents you from having ads. This allows you to access things that you maybe wouldn't be able to access. And yeah, so, but if you don't remember this code, feel free to DM me later, and I'll be more than happy to give you the code and also walk you through how to set it up. All right, because again, we're here to bring you one step closer to your travel goals. Whether you're traveling to the beach, you're traveling you're traveling to just a new country, or even if you're in the middle of the ocean, this will definitely work out for you. This is proven. I have been using this for about like a couple of, I would say more than 3 months. So, the trial period is over and everything like that. And this is definitely working out for me. This actually helps me connect to y'all efficiently and clearly, okay? Because sometimes it's a little shaky, but once I activate this is perfect. So I wanted to share this with you. Thank you so much, Uncle Brown, for the roses. I definitely do appreciate that. You're awesome. You're awesome. So I'm here to share this with you. You don't have to pay for the app. The app is totally free, and then you can get an additional discount and actually like $5 off your first purchase once you put in this code right here, okay? This took about 10 minutes to write backwards for y'all, so hopefully you can see it clearly. All right, so again, Sally Eason, it is a yellow icon with the black S in the middle, and the code is AMIRAH9802, okay? So thank you so much, Sally Eason. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for sponsoring this live. So now, as I mentioned before, this is a global game show for those of you who are new here. And if you've been here before, you already know that we have 3 games set up for you this evening, okay? We have travel trivia, we have guess that word, and of course, we end with y'all favorite game, guess that drawing, okay? So we are going to get into a weather report, and then we're going to guess the country and get to our very first game. And again, if you end up on this board, no matter if you get 1 point, 5 points, even if you win the game, I will be sending you a DM afterwards. So have your messages open, because I will be sending you a DM personally from me, not a robot, literally me. Okay, so just give me some time to type. Okay, and we will be, just connecting, because I want to know who you are as a traveler. I want to know, even if you're not planning to travel for the next year, even if you are, I just want to know a little bit more about you, because it's not just like, you win, goodbye, I really want to get to know who you are. And that counts for you as well on YouTube. We will have a way to connect with you on YouTube. I know it's a little different, the setup, but don't worry, we will get to you. We figured out a way. All right, so yes, Miyagi, thank you for utilizing the new stickers. Yes, we have launched new stickers. So if you join the fan club, or if you are part of our Lux crew, you have access to exclusive pictures and stickers. And there's going to be more. So that's just the intro, because I kind of want to know your feedback regarding the pictures, okay? And the stickers and stuff. All right. So without further ado, thank you so much for that spiel. And thank you so much for hearing all of that. But now let's get to the nitty gritty and get to our weather report, okay? Because we gotta show y'all what's going around in the world, okay? All right. So to begin, if you're flying out of Tokyo, which I know you are, it is 50 degrees Fahrenheit with a time of 3:38 a.m. Good morning. Happy Thursday to Tokyo, because they are literally 1 day ahead of us right now. Okay. Can you believe that? It's so amazing to see different time zones. I don't know about y'all, but I get fascinated, So if you're flying out of Rome, Italy, it is 50. Oh, I want to say too, it's also raining in Tokyo. Very, very hard rain. It's about 50. 50% of rain, which is enough for me. Okay, 1 droplet, I'm ready to hide under my covers. I don't do rain well, because with rain comes thunder and lightning. You won't see me. Okay, so all right, and I see that we're at 3.9 thousand likes. Thank you so much. Shout out to y'all. All right, so if you're flying out of Rome, Italy, it is 52 degrees Fahrenheit with a time of 8:39 p.m. Good evening, Rome, Italy. You're flying out of New York. Whoa, New York, what is going on with y'all? Do my eyes deceive me? It is 76 degrees. Somebody if you're from the East Coast right now, is it warm for you? Because 76 degrees in April is a little early, okay? Listen, I'm from the East Coast, and we didn't get warm weather like that until like June sometimes. So let me know, okay? But it is 76 degrees with a time of 2:40 p.m. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. All right. All right, Miyagi says, yep, okay. All right, I got the confirmation. It is very, very warm over there. Okay. All right, if you're flying out of Canada, it is 26 degrees Fahrenheit with a time of 11:40 p.m. Okay, same time as New York. Good afternoon, Ontario. 26 degrees is a little cold. Like I said, anything below 40, you will not see me. All right, but Beverly Hills, moving on. Beverly Hills, shout out to the West Coast. It is 69 degrees Fahrenheit with a time of, ooh, you're early, 11:40 a.m. Shout out to the West Coast, okay? All righty. I can't believe New York is warmer. Wow. Okay. All right. All right. Moving on. If you're flying out of Chicago, it is 40 degrees Fahrenheit with the time of 1:41 p.m. Good afternoon, Chicago, Illinois. London, it is 54 degrees Fahrenheit with a time of 7:41 p.m. All right, 54, not too bad. If you're flying out of Tirana, Albania, okay, all right, it is 54 degrees Fahrenheit with a time of 8:41 p.m. Okay, so good afternoon, good morning, good evening, whatever time zone you're in, because we are here to start a wonderful, wonderful game, which is the Global Game Show. All right, so as per tradition, I will turn up the music and I will try to be as quiet as I can. You know, it only lasts for a few seconds with me. But I'm going to turn up the music, have the DJ turn up the music actually, and you will be able to guess what country we are flying to today. So, DJ, let's turn that music up, shall we? We want to show all the people, okay, where we are flying to today. Okay, you ready? Okay, let's turn that up, turn that up, turn that up. All right, go ahead and start guessing, y'all. Where do you think we're flying to today based off of this music? Where do you think we're going to? YouTube, I'm also looking at you as well. Where do you think that we are flying to? Persia, no, that's a good guess, but no. That's a good idea, though. Thank you. I'm going to lock that in my brain. France, no, it's not France, but I see that you are new here. Hello, how are you? Ireland, no, it's not Ireland, but good guess. Athens, no, we're not going to Greece. We've already done that one. Very good episode, by the way. We actually had a pilot from Greece win that game. India, no. Keep guessing. Saudi Arabia, no. We haven't touched really the Middle Eastern countries yet. Just yet. Morocco, no, that was actually our last episode. Okay, I'm so glad you said that though. Oh, thank you for sharing the live. I do appreciate that, Uncle Brown. Thank you. Armenia, no. It rhymes with it. It rhymes with Armenia. It's a hint. Think violins. Yes, Miyagi, we are going to Romania today, okay? So we are going to Romania, and again, I'm streaming on 2 platforms. It is both YouTube and TikTok, so in the event that you have to leave the live or are suddenly disconnected, do not worry. You will not miss everything forever, okay? You can always watch us on YouTube, watch the replay. Usually finishes the next day, so you're good. All right, but yes, we are flying to Romania today, and this is a hidden gem, this country, okay? Let me tell you something. Beautiful country, beautiful landscape, amazing food, amazing culture, and everything like that. And I cannot wait to share that with you, okay? So travelers, again, you know what I like to ask you. If you think that you have what it takes to be crowned the trivia champion, go ahead and put your favorite emoji or put a thumbs up, whatever you choose, so that we can start our very first game. Ah, yes, Bandit. I like that. All right, so go ahead. Let's see those emojis come up there, and then we know it's time to start the game. All right, and you know that I'm always fair with y'all. You know I'm always fair. In the event that you need a hint or you're stumped on a question, I'm not stingy. You can go ahead and drop a rose in the room if you feel like it, and I will give you a very, very good hint, okay? Because we're not here to trip you up, and we also don't want to be falling asleep on the plane because we're taking too long to guess, okay? So, I see those emojis coming in. I see you as well on YouTube as well. Yes, yes. Okay, I see you. I see you. I see Gabby, Frankie F. We have Dee Dee. We have a couple of new people. All right, shout out to everyone who hasn't been here before. And again, welcome to the Global Game Show. We have 3 games, okay? Yes, yes. Go ahead, too. I like that. I see that emoji. I see that emoji, Miyagi. Uncle Brown, I see that as well. I love those thumbs up emojis. Y'all are amazing. So again, our country is Romania. So we are going to start off with travel trivia. Travel trivia is where I ask you basic questions as far as maybe the currency, the official language, the national bird or animal, whatever, those types of questions. That will be in our first game, okay? So, question number 1, and again, I'm looking for the correct answer, the first person who gives me the correct answer, okay? Not how many people, but the very first person. And if you get all the points out of the first game, not all the points, but I'm sorry, the most points, you will then be moved to first class. Because right now, everybody's starting off in what we call on Global Air. This is our global airline, flight GA398. This is going to be standard class for now, but y'all can make it to first class and you will have a choice of 4 delicious first class meals, okay? All right, so let's start this. All righty, so question number 1. Oh, and I do have to say, as much as I love y'all coming in here and saying things that make me laugh and it's a little shocking, because some of y'all have wonderful personalities as always. My travelers always have wonderful personalities. We will have to put you on bathroom duty if you come in here on some crazy stuff, okay? So I'll give you a chance, and then if you come back still a little crazy with the potty mouth, we're going to have to put you where the potties are, okay, which is the bathroom, okay? We have 2 in the back and 2 in the front, okay? All right, so let's get into that and let's do our thing. Question number 1. Question number 1. What is the official currency of Romania? What is the official currency of Romania? I'm asking both YouTube and TikTok. Let me know. What is the official currency? No, it is not the euro. No, it's not Robux because they're not 13 years old and unattended. What is the official currency of Romania? I know y'all know this. Miyagi, you're close, but it's not Romanian dollar. There's no such thing as a Romanian dollar in Romania. Again, what is the official currency of Romania? Romania. It's not the Romanian euro. No. It's not the ruble. No. Nope. Come on, y'all. Y'all got this. Romanian peso. Thank you, Uncle Brown. It is a Romanian lei. Romanian lei. It is pronounced Romanian lei. Even though it's spelled L-E-U, you would think it means low or lou, but it is Romanian lei. Good job, Uncle Brown. You are going to be our first person on our TikTok player board. Hold on. Uncle Brown. And remember, for each point that you get, I'm not going to send you 10,000 DMs, but anyone who ends up on our player board will get a personal message from me because, again, we want to get to know everyone who's in here. And, we just want to kind of connect with y'all and see what's up, okay? And, of course, thank you for your participation, okay? So it is, again, the official currency of Romania is a Romanian lei. Good job, Uncle Brown. Congrats to ya. All right, I know that was a little difficult, but it's okay. There's gonna be some up and down difficulty questions, okay? All right, so what is the official language of Romania? I'm looking for the correct answer, and if y'all say Romanian, I already know that's not correct. But what is the official language of Romania? What is the official language of Romania? What is it? Go ahead and let me know in the comments. I was about to say, I know, Miyagi. That's why I said, Miyagi, I kind of anticipate what type of answers you have. So, I'm always going to call you out with that. So, again, what is the official language of Romania? Romania, okay? What is the official language? I have a fun fact about this language, too. So, once we reveal it, some of you may be able to learn this language, but I'm going to tell you how, okay? Not everybody, but I'm going to tell you how. All right, so what do we got? What is the official language of Romania? Someone said Russian, Greek, Latina. No, those are not correct. Those are not correct. What is the official language of Romania? And Official Junior T, thank you so much for the roses. Are you asking for a hint on the question, or you just wanted to show some love? Which one would you like? Either way, I want to be fair. All right, I want to make sure that your roses are put to good use. All right. So, what is the official language of Romania? It is not Latina, no. Official Junior T, I know that you sent roses just now. Do you want a hint on the question, or are you just dropping by to say hello? What do we got? What is the official language of Romania? Small Fry, you can't tell Official Junior T what to do. They got to decide if they want it to be a hint or if they want to, just show some love, just show some appreciation. Either way, I'm cool with it either way. Romani, no, this is not Peaky Blinders, but we're not even going to go into that one. All right. Balkan, no. Daco, Romania, no. Ukrainian, no. Those are good guesses, though. Just because I'm saying no doesn't mean that you're not guessing well. All of your guesses are really, really good. They're just not the answer that I'm looking for. Miggy, is that a hint? Or are you just showing some love? Which one is it? Chris Ortiz, welcome in. I see you here. What's up, Chris Ortiz 233? Yes, hint. Okay, so I'll give you a hint. Okay, so a hint. So technically it's 2 words, but I'll even give you one. Even if you say the first word, I'll give you the point. Okay. So the first word rhymes with Simba. You know Simba from the Lion King? The first word rhymes with Simba. Okay? So again, what is the official language of Romania? All right, Mauricio, we're going to put you on bathroom duty, okay? Make sure it's nice and clean. And when you come back, we want to see you play. Is it Romanian? No. I said the first word rhymes with Simba. The first word rhymes with Simba, y'all. The first word rhymes with Simba. Okay. Czechoslovakia. No, it is not Czechoslovakia. No, it is not. The first word rhymes with Simba. Simba. Jody, you just... Y'all are making me laugh with this. Is really nobody gonna get the point? Kimba? No, it is not Kimba, Frankie F. Keep going, though. Keep going, because you may outshine TikTok for this game. Jimba? No. Go through the whole alphabet. You can go through the whole alphabet and I'll let you know when you get there. Miyagi, you didn't spell it right, but I will give you that point because I said Simba. Simba. Miyagi, I'll give you that point. All right. Dragon. Okay. So, the official language of Romania is Limba with an L, Limba Romana. Limba space Romana. Okay, that is the official language. Now, fun fact about this one is when you, DJ, can we turn this down a little bit? DJ, just turn it down a little bit. No, turn it, give me 1 second. Turn it down, not up, down. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so Limba, Limba space Romana, Romana. Limba Romana. Now, fun fact about Limba Romana is that they say that if you speak Spanish or you speak Italian natively or even at all, this is another language. This is actually the easiest language that will be able to be learned by those who fluently speak Spanish or Italian, because a lot of the words are the same. Not the same, but they're similar. You're going to see that when we get to guess that word. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind for those Spanish speakers, or for those of you who are fluent in Italian or have ever studied one of the Romantic languages such as French, okay? Because Limba Romana is actually a mixture of like French, Spanish, Italian, all of that, okay? So that is your hint right there when we get to our second game, okay? So good job. All right, so question number 3. This is a yes or no question. Yes or no question. Does Romania have a president? Yes or no? Does Romania have a president? Yes or no? Yvette. Hi, Yvette. Nice to see you. I like your answer. Thank you so much for coming on the show again. All right, so Miyagi, though. Miyagi got the correct answer again. Romania actually does have a president as well as a prime minister. That wasn't the question as far as prime minister, but they do have a president, and the president is currently Klaus Lohannes. So Klaus Lohannes. Okay, so that is the current president of Romania. Okay, so the more you know. Okay, all right. Usually I think, like, I don't know about y'all, but sometimes I think that everybody outside of the United States, every country outside of the United States has like a king or a queen, but they be having presidents too. Okay, so the more you know. All right, so good job, Miyagi. So this is a multiple choice question, so listen carefully. Yvette, that's a funny comment. It's not Dracula. Miyagi, no, it's not Dracula. That is also a funny comment. No, Dracula. Okay, so this is a multi-choice question, so listen to all the following choices, okay? So, what inventions came from Romania? Is it number 1, headphones, number 2, forks, or number 3, the concept of jet engine planes? Number 1, headphones, number 2, forks, number 3, the concept of jet engines. Okay, Miyagi says forks. What do y'all think? Number 2, someone says forks. Official Junior, you got that right. The jet engine concept actually came from Romania. Can you believe that? So if you're on, if you ever seen a jet engine or ever piloted one or flown on one, whatever, you can thank Romania for that, okay? So thank you to Romania. All right, so official Junior T. Okay, and I'm keeping score because not only are you going to be posted on our TikTok story, but I'll also be sending everyone who got a point a personal DM, because y'all are travelers, okay? So I want to get to know you and know more about your travel things and all that jazz and stuff, okay? So Again, the invention that came from Romania that is most popular is the concept of the jet engine plane. Okay. All right. So, question number 5. This is the last question for this mini game, and then someone's going to be moved to first class. Okay. So, question number 5. What is the most popular genre of music in Romania? Now, there's top 3. But what is the most, so I can take either one as an answer, either one that you choose if it's in that right, category. What is the most popular genre of music in Romania? Romanian General Electric. Is that a company? That sounds like a company ran by a Romanian. That's actually a good name, Ken. What do we got? So again, what is the most popular genre of music in Romania? Manele, no. I give away the answers pretty much when you hear things around me. So hopefully puts things into perspective if you listen carefully. Heavy metal, no. Pop, yes, thank you, Uncle Brown. It is pop music. So the top 3 are actually pop, dance, or EDM. Okay, I know those can all be combined into one song, especially when you hear American pop music. But pop, dance, and EDM are considered one of the most popular genres of music in Romania. Okay, so if you're into EDM, if you're a DJ, if you're a pop singer, whatever, Romania might be a good place for you to travel to. See the scene that's over there. All right. Okay, so we have done. So Uncle Brown and Miyagi the Dragon both have 2 points. And you know what that means? We're going to have to go into a tiebreaker. Okay? So here's a tiebreaker for both Uncle Brown and Miyagi the Dragon. For those of you who are also watching, you can help them out with the answers as well because they need your support. Okay? They cannot do it. We cannot do it without y'all. Okay? So don't go anywhere yet. So for the 2 people who are going to break the tiebreaker, which is Uncle Brown and Miyagi the Dragon, Romania is home to the highest specific animal population. What animal am I referring to? This animal, it's the highest population of this animal in Romania. What is it? What is it? What is that animal? Werewolves? No. Very close. Okay. What else we got? What other answers do we have? Which other ones do we have? I'm looking at your answers. Let's see. Fox, no. Lions. Ooh. Yes. Uncle Brown, you actually got it correct. I'm sorry, I was a little distracted. But it is brown bears. So Romania is home to the highest brown bear population. Okay, good job. Look at y'all. Y'all got that already? Okay. All right, so that means we'll be welcoming in Uncle Brown to our first class. Okay, come on to this side of the plane. Okay, Carter, can you please assist Uncle Brown with their baggage over to first class, please? And while Carter is doing that, we will be presenting you with 4 first class meals. Well, not all at the same time, but you have to choose between one of these first class meals. We have the wonderful and talented Romanian chefs over here on the plane, making sure that they provide quality food for you. All right, so let's get into that right now. And you'll be surprised how familiar Romanian food is to the rest of the world, okay? Some of us think that it comes from America, but a lot of these things actually come from Romania. So let's get into it. The first one that we have, give me 1 second. Chef, can you bring this over real quick? Thank you. Okay, so we have, it's almost fallen off the plate. but we have rice pilaf with herbs and a big old chicken leg in the middle. I mean, look at that. It's almost falling off the plate. You see the chicken here. You see the rice pilaf. It is huge, okay? So if it involves chicken, I'm down. Okay, cool, cool. We have a couple more for you, okay? Just in case you change your mind. You said amen. Okay, so the first one is rice pilaf with chicken and the herbs. You also see there's a little bit of tomatoes in there as well. Okay, our second one is, this smells so good. I can smell it from the plate. So our second one is stuffed cabbage. Okay, stuffed cabbage. You get about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cabbage rolls just for you. Okay, this is usually stuffed with ground beef and some peppers as well. Okay. Our third choice is a beef stew. Okay, we have some large portions for y'all tonight because these Romanian chefs are so happy to be sharing their culture with you. Okay, so this is beef stew. It is the traditional beef stew that we're all familiar with. Chunks of red meat. Such as beef. Obviously, there's potatoes, there's carrots, and there's also some herbs on it too. Look at that. Okay. And now our final one is we have a beautiful meat pie. Now I know some of you have seen me present meat pie in other episodes. Yes, they are family size meals. We want to make sure that y'all are full, okay? We don't want any hangry passengers getting mad at us, okay? All right, and these are always freshly prepared. You don't have to worry about us microwaving anything. They are put right on the saucepan, in the oven, whatever it needs to be cooked. Okay, so this is meat pie. You have seen me present this before, but the difference between Romanian meat pie and other meat pies is that this is topped with black and white sesame seeds. So it gives you that extra like smoky flavor, that very earthy taste, and it is packed. And as you can see, as Miyagi said, they are family sized. Okay, so I see that Nitro's already getting hungry. So Uncle Brown, I'm assuming that you want the chicken with the rice pilaf, right? Because you said that you enjoy the chicken dinners and like chicken meals and stuff like that. Let me know if that's the one that you choose, okay? Let me know. Good food, good food. Thank you. Yes, yes. So which one will you be choosing for this flight? Which one will you have? Please let me know. And yes, okay, all right. So let me present that to you. This is your rice pilaf with the chicken in the middle, underneath all the herbs. Enjoy that. I will place it on the warmer here. Okay, yes, I got you. So I will place it on the warmer here. So whenever you're ready to get it, you can go ahead and just get up and get your food. Okay. All right. So congratulations to Uncle Brown for making it to first class. And again, as I said in the beginning of the live, anyone who ends up on our point board, we will be sending you a personal DM because, we want to get to know you and everything like that. And also, I like to connect with fellow travelers such as yourself. Okay, you already told me your travel stories in the beginning of the live, which I love to hear. And yeah, and don't forget, if you missed it before, we will be providing that promo code at the end regarding the not the service from us, but the necessary service that you need when you're traveling anywhere. Okay, so stay tuned for that as well. So congratulations again to Uncle Brown for getting 3 points. Miyagi the Dragon, you have 2 points. And Official Junior T, you have 1 point. But the game is not over, okay? And those of you who are just joining, you are always welcome to play, all right? Because we are moving on to our second game, which is Guess That Word. Now, as you remember from our first game, the official language of Romania is Limba Romana. Okay, so I'll be saying words in Limba Romana, and you will have to tell me what they mean in English. Now, these are phrases, they're not just random, okay? These are phrases that you will definitely need to know when you travel to Romania, if you're planning to, okay? Because again, Romania is beautiful, very hospitable, very, very nice. And yeah, have you seen the food that we presented? So yeah, so without further ado, again, if you are ready to start game number 2, please go ahead and put your favorite emoji in the room as well, or you can put a thumbs up. It's totally up to you, okay? Your phone, your device, your emoji style, okay? So I want to know. And those of you who are part of our Lux crew, do not forget to take advantage of the stickers that we did roll out, okay? So you can always use that as well to let me know that you are ready to possibly be crowned the trivia champion. All right, I see Miyagi gave me an emoji. Uncle Brown gave me an emoji. All right, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yes, all right, Miyagi. Thank you for displaying those pictures for us, or stickers for us. Okay, so I guess we are ready to play. All right, so we have 5 questions, just like the first game. Okay, these are 5 words or phrases that you will definitely need when you travel to Romania if you plan to. Okay, all right, and also, I mean, you can brag to your friends that you know a little bit of Romanian, okay? Maybe you can raise somebody up that way, all right? Whatever you use it for, okay? Whatever you use it for. All right, so the first word is, hold on, we're going to turn it down. DJ, we're going to turn this down a little bit, just a little bit for me. Thank you, DJ, because we got to show them, what's good. Yeah. All right, so our first game, thank you so much for the follow, Felicia Hodge. Thank you so much. So our first word is mulțumesc. No, sorry, hold on. I'm saying it slow for you. Mulțumesc. 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 What does that mean? Mulțumesc. What does that mean? Tell me what that means. Miyagi, if you say move to west or something like that, I'm calling you out already because I know how you think. So what does mulțumesc mean in Romania? Okay, mulțumesc. Okay, you got me on that one, Miyagi, but that's not the answer. But it is mulțumesc. What does that mean? Let me know. YouTube also, I'm looking out for you. What does that mean? Okay, Gabby says it means good morning. No, it does not mean good morning. Good guess, though. I like that. Ah, Miyagi, yes, it means thank you. Did you? Okay. I'm assuming that you know a little bit of, Limba Romana. I think so. But yes, mulțumesc means thank you. And it's spelled mulțumesc. Nope, lucky guess. Okay, well now you know that mulțumesc means thank you in Limba Romana, okay, which is the official language of Romania. Okay, good job. Okay. All right, so the second one is Buna. What does Buna mean? Buna. Buna. Because that is our country that we are choosing today. We choose a country every single live, and today it is all about the beautiful country of Romania. Okay? So it says you're welcome. No, it does not mean you're welcome. It does not mean good night. Good guesses, though. I like that. And I see that we are at 13.6 thousand likes. Thank you very, very much. That's awesome. All right. It says, what's your name? No, it does not mean what's your name. Miyagi, it does not mean good morning. No. I don't know what that means, Inspector. You're going to have to translate that to me in English. But we are choosing Romania as our country tonight to learn about, and we are on our second game, which is Guess That Word. Miyagi, you're getting the guesses real good because it does mean hello. Buna means hello. It means hello. Oh, thank you so much, Inspector. I do appreciate that. What language was that, Inspector? Educate me because I want to know. All right, let me know. We're always open to learn from our travelers and those of you who speak new languages, okay? Or different languages, okay? All right, so Buna means hello, and it's spelled B-U-N-A with a little, looks like a macaroni, like a little accent on the top. You know what? Let me just show you. I'm going to write backwards So you'll see. So it's B-U-N-A. That's how you spell it. Buna. Buna. Oh, you're speaking Limba Romana. Okay. See, we have somebody in here who speaks Limba Romana. Okay, look at that. Uh-oh, they might steal the game. Inspector might be our winner. So that is how you say hello. Buna. Okay. Where is my handy dandy eraser? There it is. I found it. All right, nice. So again, you guys can brag to your fellow travelers that you know a little bit of Limba Romana after this, okay? Listen, gotta let people know you're cultured around here. All right, so I like it. Good job, Miyagi the Dragon, for getting that once again. All right, so our third word, this is actually a phrase, and I think y'all gonna know. I think you're gonna know what I am saying, okay? This is advice. All right, thank you so much for liking the live and welcome aboard. All right, and again, for those of you who don't know, I'm your stewardess, Amy. This is Global Air Flight GA398, where we give a global experience to travelers like you from wherever you are, okay? And again, I've already shared the promo code or the code regarding our, but the little thing that you need when you travel, okay? But if you are ready for that promo code, just wait till the end, because I will share it in the end. If you're on YouTube, you can also see it in the description box as well. Okay, so he said I had to catch a helicopter ride to catch up. It's okay. We're only on the second game out of 3, so you're not too late. All right, but welcome aboard. We're glad that you are here. All right. So, and by the way, since we are on a plane, okay, if you need anything, please let us know, such as refreshments and anything like that. If you need help with your baggage or your seatbelt or anything on your person, please let me know, because Carter will assist with that. Cheryl will provide the refreshments, okay? We don't want to leave y'all out, okay? So on to our third phrase. This is actually a full sentence. I'm going to say this very slow for you. It says, Cheryl, open the door for me. Did you knock hard enough? Because she's sitting right by the airplane. Cheryl, did you see R come in? What happened? We got to let him in. We're at 93,000 feet in the air. I don't think that's good for, the lungs if you're that, Okay, so Cheryl said that she's coming. She's on her way to assist you, okay? So let's get into our third phrase. Don't worry, our Cheryl is on the way. By the way, Cheryl's birthday is on Friday. We'll be celebrating that, having a little celebration just for her, okay? All right, so I know you're ready for this third phrase. Let's get into it, all right? So the phrase is vorbiți engleză. Vorbiți engleză. Vorbiți engleză. What does that mean in English? Again, I'm speaking Limba Romana, which is the official language of Romania. Let me know what that means, that phrase means in English. Vorbiți engleză. What do we got? Let me know what that means in English. Again, it is vorbiți engleză. Okay? Miyagi, I don't know what that was. Is that K what? Like, he said K. Vorbiți engleză. What does that mean? YouTube, I'm also looking out for your answer. Thank you, Gabby. Thank you. It means, do you speak English? Thank you. Gabby, thank you for putting your platform on the map, okay? Gabby, yes. Hold on, Gabby. I know you have a special emoji to your name or a special symbol. You said, by the way, if you need to reach me for the DM, it is mine. Okay. Thank you. I will keep that in mind. All right. So once we go back in the replay, I know to reach out to you from there. Okay. Great. Oops, misclicked. No worries. So again, vorbiți engleză means, do you speak English? That's why I said in the beginning of the game that if you happen to speak Spanish or Italian, they do say that Limba Romana, which is the language of Romania, is one of the easiest languages that you can learn. All right. So if you're fluent in those languages, English and Italian, then you can also speak the romantic language of Limba Romana. Okay. So look at y'all. Look at y'all. All right. So question number 4 or word number 4 is cut costa. Cut costa. What does that mean? Cut costa. What does that mean in English? Go ahead and let me know what that means. And we are at 14.1 thousand likes. Thank you so much. TikTok, y'all are doing your thing. Miyagi, I knew you were going to say that. I just let you rock with it. It does not mean cut costs. I do not know. That is definitely not what it means. I do not know what that means, how to say that, how to say cut costs in Limba Romana, but I know it doesn't mean that. All right. So again, cut costa. What does that mean? It costs. Ari, you're pretty close. Mateo, you got one more before I put you on bathroom duty. Just a warning for you and everybody else to hear. Okay. All right. And it does not mean good night. No, it does not. Ari, you're very, very close. You're very, very, very close. Cut costa. Cut costa. What does that mean? Let me know what that means. Again, we're speaking Limba Romana, which is the official language of Romania, and I want to know what you think that it means in English when I say cut costa. What's the Miyagi? You're getting it. You're doing very well. You're doing very, very well. I'm telling y'all, when you put your mind to it, or maybe you're just a lucky guesser like Miyagi the Dragon, you can get the answer. Okay, so look at that. So yes, it means how much or what's the price. Yes. Good job, Miyagi. Good job, Miyagi. All right, cool. Listen, y'all, I know y'all getting excited and inspired by all these countries that we're visiting. So like I said, if y'all traveling anytime soon, you go ahead and DM and let me know because I want to know all about it. Okay, I want to know what your plans are, what you're doing. Okay, because we can help you get there. Okay, we got you. Pure luck and little logic. Okay. All right, cool. I'll trust that. All right, so the 5th word. This is one word. One word. All right, we're gonna say this super slow. Azutor. What does that mean? Azutor. Miyagi, if you say azutor, I don't know. I don't know why I thought of you with that. But what does azutor mean? Again, if you're well versed in Spanish or Italian, this may or may not sound like a word similar to your language. Azutor. It does not mean sugar. No, very, very good guess though. It does not mean sugar. Yes, it means help. And you will need that if something, I'm not saying something will happen to you, but if you fall and you hurt yourself, or maybe you need assistance with something, it doesn't have to always be negative. Azutor is a great way to get someone's attention. Okay, so that means help. Okay, good job. So we've gone over mulțumesc means thank you. Bona means hello. Vorbiți engleză means do you speak English? Cât costa means how much or what's the price. And lastly, ajutor means help. Okay, good job, y'all. See, y'all already know a little bit of the Romanian language. You better brag to somebody about that. You got it. Good job. All right, so now that we have gone to our 3rd and final game, which is now, I'm going to take a moment and I'm going to take a pause here and I'm going to write something that I've already shared with the people in the beginning of the live, but I'm going to share it for those of you who are just in here now. Okay. Oh, give me 1 second. All right. And shout out to DJ Air for making sure we got some quality music on this plane. Okay. All right. So, as I said, when you travel, you're going to need a lot of things. Not only are you going to need to know what to pack, but sometimes communication may be hard in certain areas or certain access to things like Netflix, certain internet sites, or even whatever. You will need an eSIM. Okay. So that's why we have, let me just give me a second. Okay. So I recommend this app, Sally, which is an eSIM app that gives you a chance to get what you need as far as an eSIM. It goes up to 30 gigabytes, or you can do, 21 gigabytes to my knowledge as of this point, but it's constantly updating. Or you can get unlimited for 30 days, but you can get $5 off of your first purchase. Once you put in this code, it is, and I halfway erased it. All right, so just use this promo code AMI for Amy and then RAH 9802. Okay, so this is AMI RAH 9802. Okay, you can get $5 off of your first purchase because, of course, when you travel, you're going to need to be able to communicate with people. And, of course, you want to be able to watch Netflix, okay? And listen to your songs, whether it's Apple Music, Google Play, or whatever you like. Download something from the App Store, whatever it is. And like I said, in my own experience, I have dealt with certain shows that I love being on Netflix in America. And then when I moved across the seas, I wasn't able to get the same access to those without this eSIM. Okay, so now that I have this eSIM, I'm able to get the shows that I used to watch back in America. Okay, because traveling does not have to be miserable. You just need the proper eSIM, which is Sally. Promo code AMI RAH 9802. Okay, and speaking of travel, just to let you know, those of you who are on the player board, you will get a personal DM from me because we want to get to know our travelers. Okay, we want to get to know your future travel plans, and if we can, how we can assist on your travel journey. Okay, so be on the lookout for that if you end up on our player board today. Okay. But of course, as always, thank you for choosing Global Air Flight GA398. All right, so without further ado, we're going to get to your favorite game, which we all know and love, which is, and Miyagi, you know you have the sticker for that. And for those of you who are in our Lux crew, you also have a sticker for that. It is Guess That Picture, okay? So that is when I draw a picture for you based off of the country that we're going to, and you have to tell me exactly what it is. Yes, Miyagi, thank you so much. And as you saw, I used one of my drawings to make it as a sticker. So shout out to everyone who has access to that sticker. I know it's making y'all crack up from behind the screen. All right, so I'll be drawing a picture for you that has to do with the country that we're going to, which today is Romania, and you have to tell me what I am drawing. Now, if I finish the drawing before you guess, I get the point. If you're already doubting my skills. I practice. I told you I practice on my days off, okay? But if you guess the picture before I finish the drawing, then that means you get the point. And look at how many people we got on here. Look at how many people we got. So this is no time to cut back now because I don't want to take all of your points away. All right, what's up, Apollo? How are you? Welcome back. All right, so welcome to the Global Game Show. We're going to Romania today. All right, so I do also want to say that we have now introduced Miyagi the Dragon into our first class. So congratulations, Miyagi the Dragon. You are now the second person to end up on our first class list, okay? So not first class list, first class seating behind me, okay? So, Miyagi, I'm going to present you the 4 first-class meals. If you don't know what to decide, maybe your fellow players or fellow people in the room can give you a suggestion because maybe they've had Romanian food before. So, let me present the options to everyone once again. So the first one that we have, which was the one that Uncle Brown chose, who was our other passenger in first class. Shout out to you, Uncle Brown. You have a choice of having rice pilaf with chicken. Look at that. And like Miyagi said, they are family-sized meals, okay? Because these chefs on this plane, they don't want you to skip any meal. They want you to be nice and full on your plane ride. And we don't want any hangry passengers either. So this is rice pilaf with chicken in the middle right here. And look at that. It smells so good. All right, our next one that we have is stuffed cabbage. Stuffed cabbage here, we have that for you right here. You have 9 stuffed cabbage rolls just for you. It smells so good with the sauce and the seasoning. And I mean, just the way that they use the garlic and the pepper and the salt and the way they cook the cabbage is just so good. Okay, I might eat this myself if you don't. All right. Our third one is our family-sized beef stew that you see here. Okay, so this beef stew is like the one that we're used to back home, chunks of beef. We also have carrots in there, potatoes, and of course some herbs at the top to complete it. And lastly, we have our meat pie. Okay, so think of it like a chicken pot pie, but instead of chicken, it is stuffed with red meat. And the other difference is that there are beautifully toasted white and black sesame seeds. Okay, so you got that big portion for you, and I promise you this will keep you full all night, okay, throughout the duration of this plane ride. So Miyagi the Dragon, without further ado, please let me know what first class meal you would like to choose. If we don't hear from you, we will have to give it to someone else or maybe one of our flight crew. So go ahead and let me know what y'all would like to have, Miyagi the Dragon, because you have earned your spot. You're the second person today to end up in first class. So congratulations to you. All right, so the second one, cabbage rolls was the second one, okay? So if you say second one, that's the cabbage rolls. Got you. All right, so here are your 9 jumbo-sized cabbage rolls, okay? We will give you a knife and a fork for you to cut into, but you won't need to do too much because they're just so tender. This was cooked, I mean, so well. I mean, I saw the chefs, and while I was making it, I was kind of like looking into the kitchen, and they had to kick me out. So here are your cabbage rolls. Congratulations, you have earned it. Whoop, they almost fell off the plate. We don't want another accident. So here are your cabbage rolls, and of course, congratulations for being the second passenger to make it to first class. All right, so we are going to move on to our third and final game of the Global Game Show. I know, yes, it is Guess That Drawing Frankie F. He says, I cannot wait to see what ugly drawings you make. Now, that was a little bit of shade there. He's saying my drawings, it's okay. Everybody has a different perspective, but I'm telling you, I've been practicing, so you guys are going to be blown away and just amazed by the art that we bring to this show today, okay? So it's going to make your jaw drop. You're going to be speechless, okay? Mark my words. Thank you so much for the follow. And I also want to shout out those of you who have gifted in the live as well. I do appreciate that. And yeah, so if we are ready for our third game, our final game, which is Guess That Drawing, go ahead and drop your favorite emoji or just put a thumbs up. It is entirely up to you. And that's when I know that you are possibly going to be the trivia champion and that we are ready to start our third and final game. All right, Miyagi, I see those stickers. You're taking advantage of those stickers right there. All right, what else do we got? All right, YouTube, I see you putting in those emojis as well and getting those likes up. Thank you very, very much. I do appreciate that. All right, all righty. So without further ado, let's get into our first drawing, okay? And again, the country we are choosing is Romania. So we will be having all of our drawings, they will be relevant to Romania, okay? So let's see what we've got on our first. Ooh, I'm excited to draw this for you. All right, so, okay. Trying to think about my approach to this drawing. Okay. All right, so here's your hint for the first drawing. What do you think that this is? YouTube, you can also see it as well. What do you think that this is? Gabby says, why she always have to start with animals? This is killing me. Okay, well, do you think it's an animal? It may or may not be. I don't know. Grapes, a tiger. No. Mateo J, you are closer than Miyagi is. It's not a cheetah. No. I meant as far as the category. Like you didn't choose food, you chose an animal. Rabbit. No. I'll give you a few more seconds and then I'll add more. Yes, Miyagi the Dragon. It is supposed to be a bear. So give me 1 second. Good job. Good guess for the coyote. By saying coyote, Mateo J. But that is not the correct one. Okay, so let me finish this drawing and I will show you exactly my perspective of a bear in Romania. And as you know, in the beginning, we learned that Romania has the highest amount of brown bears in the entire, I think, what was it, the world, or yeah, it's in general. All right, so let's get into that. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Y'all gonna be like, wow. Okay. All right. Oh, I should probably take that detail out. Okay, so here is the bear. Here is the bear drawing. What do y'all think? What do y'all think about this? What's going on here? What do y'all think about the bear? Okay, again, I'm drawing. This is supposed to be a brown bear, specifically from Romania. What do we think about this? Honest opinions only, of course. Big bear. Okay, yes. All right. Miyagi, you're laughing. You're laughing out of excitement. I know. Thank you. All right. Frankie F says it looks like a bulldog, but good job. Thank you. I'm glad that you recognize it's some sort of animal. A mean bear. Well, I don't think bears are too friendly. Like you can't go up and shake its hand. I don't think that's a good idea though. Unless you've done it. Unless y'all have done it. Let me know. A frog, you know, Octavius. Wait, let me see. Cabrison. No, it is not a frog, but it is supposed to be a bear. This is my drawing right here. A bear. Like I told you, I spent 5 years in art school, Walmart Art Institute for the Gifted. Like y'all already know. Like it's a okay, but they're getting very descriptive. I didn't really put a gender to it, but whatever you see, totally fine with me. Okay, all right, all right. So we are done with that one. Let me make sure. Let me see who guessed the word bear correctly, so I can give you a proper point. Okay, so Miyagi, that was you. All right, great, awesome. All right, cool. So let's get into our second drawing right here. Ooh, ooh, this is nice. Oops, hold on. All right, here's your hint for the second one. Here's your hint. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? What do we think? What do we think? It's an elf. No, it's not an elf. Yes, Miyagi, it is a vampire. Yes, it is supposed to be a vampire because they have huge vampire culture in Romania. Did you know that this was actually a tradition for family members to like dig up their deceased relatives and like make sure they looked for signs of vampirism, and then they did rituals to make sure they didn't return as a vampire. That was like an actual thing in Romania. Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that? I bet you didn't know it, but now you do. All right, so let's finish this drawing. Okay. 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 We're going to do like this. Okay. All right. I told you Romanians like pop music. Look at this. There you go. There is your vampire. There you go. Look at that. Rawr. I don't know what sound a vampire makes, but I'm assuming it goes rawr. Or something like that. Oh my gosh. All right. So there you go. There's your vampire. Okay. So let's get to a second one. I mean, a third one. Okay. Hold on, I'm going to add a little bit more detail to this one. Okay, so Elf was right. Well, elf and vampire are two different things. Now, this is your drawing right here. What do you think this is? Again, this has to do with Romania. I didn't finish the whole drawing yet. But if you get close to it, you may or may not be guessing that right. Mateo says bread. Ooh, that's a good guess. Cabbage rolls. No, it is not cabbage rolls. Nope. That would be too easy. Donuts. No. Y'all are on the right track. It is something that you can consume. Yes. What do y'all think? YouTube, what do you think? Okay. Frankie, you asked for a hint in your own way. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So, okay. So Frankie from YouTube has asked for a hint. So I will be providing a hint to both platforms. This is a food that I don't know how they do it over there, but you can eat this food with your hands. It's red meat. You can eat it with your hands. Okay? So think about that while I draw a little bit more. All right. So again, this is something that you can eat with your hands. Here's another detail. Cow liver, no. What do we think? What do we think? I'm looking at both platforms to see who can get it first. Kebabs. Thank you. Thank you, Frankie. Grilled steak. That was close, but it's kebabs. Kebabs. So Frankie F. you get a point. Okay? All right. Good job, Frankie F. Okay. So yes, kebab is not a traditional food in Romania, but it's common. Okay? You can look up Romanian kebabs and there'll be like 100 different recipes for it. But it doesn't mean it's traditional. Okay? All right. Okay. Here is your hint for the fourth picture. Here's your hint for the fourth picture now. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got as our fourth picture, y'all? I'm excited to see what y'all can come up with this one. Elephant? No. Good guess. But it is not an elephant. Tiger? Mateo, you're close. You're close. Wolf? No. Mateo J, you are closer. I can say that. Cheetah? No. You're close. It's within that. No, it's not a lion either. It's within that. Nope, you just went. You got. It was hot. Now you went back all the way to freezing Arctic. You went back to the freezer. You were in the pan, but you went back to the freezer. What do you think? So we have kangaroo. No, it's not a kangaroo. So we have had tiger, elephant, kangaroo, cheetah, pig, Bengal. We're closer when we say the words cheetah and tiger and stuff. Bobcat. It's not a bobcat, but you hold on. Cheryl is. Hold on, I'm gonna ask Cheryl. Cheryl, is considered a bobcat? No, like no. Okay, so she says no. So no, it is not a jaguar. It's not a wild. Y'all are close. Y'all got to think about all the things in that category. All of them. It's not a wildcat. It's not a fox. It's not a mountain lion. Not a jaguar. No. Close, but no. Okay. I'll add more drawing to it. I'll add more details to it, I mean. Hold on. Nope, nobody said it. Okay, I'm not completely done with it yet. Like I said, y'all in the right category. You just gotta get the specific thing. Coyote, no. You're right back in the freezer. Y'all were like right there in the pan. You gotta get, you know what I mean? No, it's not a mountain lion. Nope. If you need a hint, I'll be more than happy to let you know, because I'll tell you what the word rhymes with. Oh my god, I can't believe I didn't get this. Not yet? Keep going, though. Keep going. Don't give up. I'll give y'all some time to think, because again, what am I drawing? It's not a bobcat, a lion, not a coyote, not a mountain lion. It's not a happy fox. It's not any fox. It's not a like I said, it's not a bobcat. It's not an elephant. It's not a cheetah. It's not a tiger. But y'all are close though. That's the good part. That y'all in that category. A kitten. No, it's not a kitten. No, it's not a tomcat or a she-cat. It's not a jaguar. No. Keep going though. Keep going. Does it rhyme with ooh? Does it rhyme with sphinx? I don't know. What rhymes with sphinx? Thank you. Thank you, Dee Dee. Welcome aboard, by the way. I didn't even know you were in the room. It's Lynx. 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 All right, Dee Dee. All right. It is supposed to be a lynx. Okay. And I chose lynx because it is the national animal of Romania. Because it's looked at as strength and wise and stuff. All right, so it's lynx. This is a, oh, I got to draw the eyes now, don't I? I don't want to scare the children. So this is supposed to be a lynx. Yes, it's supposed to be a lynx. Exactly. It's okay though. It's okay. All right. So now I'm gonna be drawing our final drawing, and I think y'all know. I think y'all should get this by now. Okay. 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 Hold on. All right. So I never would have guessed that. So this is your fifth and final drawing. Okay. What do y'all think that this is? What do y'all think that this is? It's a castle. It's a castle. It's a castle. Good job, Miyagi. So let me finish the castle for you, and I'm going to explain why I drew that. So with the castle, I drew it because there's actually like a building that is considered like Dracula's castle in Romania. Okay. So it is like, it's not haunted, obviously, and there's no such thing as vampires, but it's used to kind of like be like a tourist attraction. Okay. So imagine it like that. Okay. So this is the end of, hold on. So this is the castle. Okay, I just gave you kind of a rough sketch. Yes, Dracula Castle. Yes, exactly. So we can now finalize and finish the game, and we can count who and figure out who is going to be our trivia champion for the evening. Thank you for getting us to 16.9 thousand likes. That are awesome. YouTube as well. Thank you so much for getting us to 1,000 likes. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. I appreciate it. So now we have Gabby from YouTube. You have 1 point. Frankie F, you have 1 point. Dee Dee, you have 1 point. Congratulations. There are now 3 people from YouTube on our map. So that means, as you know, well, let me say that to the end, okay? Now we have R, you have 1 point from TikTok. Official Junior T, you have 1 point on TikTok. Miyagi the Dragon, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points on TikTok, okay? And Uncle Brown, you have 3 points on TikTok. So that means our trivia champion for this evening is Miyagi the Dragon. Woo, 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 woo. Congratulations, Miyagi the Dragon. You are once again the trivia champion. But I want to say to everyone, no matter how many points that you got on here, these are all the players from 2 different platforms. We will be DMing you personally, so make sure you have your messages open because I will be sending you a DM. Those of you on YouTube, if there's a best way to connect with you, whether it's on Instagram or TikTok or whatever, please let me know in the comment section, and that way I can send you a DM because again, we want to get to know our travelers. We want to get to know what y'all are about, and we also want to know if you have future travel plans, how we can assist with that for you. And of course, for those of you who didn't catch it in the beginning, we have our Sally eSIM our code that we can give you so that you can get $5 off of your first purchase. Okay, let me just put that code right here. All right, we have this, and this. All right, so for those of you who choose to take an eSIM or get an eSIM, that is very essential when you travel. It's super duper important because you can have access to whether it's just basic internet. If you happen to be someplace where the Wi-Fi isn't that strong, you can have some data. You can also have cellular data to reach out to the friends and family back at home. You can also use it to connect to the shows that you like to watch on Netflix or Hulu, Prime Video, whatever you need for it, okay? So this is Sally eSIM, and the code is AMI for Amy, and then it's RAH9802. Again, that's AMI, RAH9802. And if you do not remember that, please note that our replay on YouTube will have the code in the description box. Okay, so thank you so much, Sally eSIM, for allowing me to share this code with others. And also, congratulations to Miyagi the Dragon. Everyone will be posted on our TikTok story. And of course, those of you who get a point will also get a DM. Okay, so thank you all for playing. You did such a wonderful job. Okay, and again, I want to wish everyone who came in here with a birthday happy birthday, and whatever else you're celebrating, have a wonderful celebration, and of course a happy April Fool's Day. I will see you on Friday where we get to wish Cheryl a very happy birthday, and of course come back with a new country, 3 new mini games, and of course another chance to be crowned the trivia champion. So congratulations, Miyagi the Dragon. Congratulations to all the players. Y'all did so amazing, and I will see you on Friday. Bye-bye. All right. So again, if you want that code, it is Sally eSIM. It is a yellow application with a black S in the middle, and the code is AMI RAH9802. Okay. The description of the code is also in the inbox. And not inbox, in the description box below. All right, so thank you so much for playing. And of course, I will see you on Friday with a very new episode. And of course, another chance to be crowned the trivia champion. And for those of you who are thinking about relocating or vacationing short term, do not worry. We are here for you. We will assist with passport needs. We will assist with connecting you to real estate agencies, travel agencies, getting your itinerary together and making sure that you get the most out of your trip this year. Okay, so thank you so much, and I will see you on Friday the 3rd, where again we get to play and have a good time. Okay, so thank you so much for playing. Thank you so much for watching. I am your stewardess, Amy. Shout out to DJ Air. Shout out to Cheryl, and shout out to Carter for making sure that your flight was as fun as possible. Thank you so much for choosing Global Air, and I'll see you Friday.